Hello, you all. Thank you for joining Lady to Lady with, of course, me, Vontae. Grab your seats and let's get into it, girl. All right, ladies. So today we're talking about perception of clothing and why it matters. I love dressing up, I love clothes, and I love talking about how different outfits gives off different vibes. So we're about to get into it. We're about to get into how it relates to femininity, why it matters, how we can improve the way we dress, and how what we wear attract different types of people, including friends and a man. Okay, let's get into it. If you're a lady, you know, even if you want to deny it, you know that what you wear matters. Perception is key. And even though people say, oh, don't judge me, you can't judge me by what I wear, everyone is judged, okay? Whether you're looking homely, whether you're looking sexy, classy, like a baddie, like a nerd, like a smart girl, like a fit girl, like a gym girl, it doesn't matter. Everyone is judged based on how you're perceived in this life. And with that being said, what we wear and the quality, emphasis on the quality of what we wear, matters. So let's just cut to the chase and get to it. In 2025, literally everybody and their mom, grandma, auntie, cousin wants to be a baddie. The nice boobs, small waist, the nice butt, the nice hair, the nice aesthetic. Everybody wants that. But honey, everybody is not flowing in that aesthetic, and that's fine. That's fine. But literally, everybody wants to fit a certain aesthetic, and it's all because of social media and because sex sells. That's mainly all. But I'm here today to tell you, just because you do not fit the aesthetic does not mean you're not working, okay? You can work it in your own aesthetic. Just make sure it makes sense. So I will say about like a year and a half ago, even now, I used to love a good crop top with a mini skirt and long boots. Like that was my thing. That was my go-to. And over time, things have changed. Now my vibe is classy, edgy, chic. I always gave a little classy, but it's just, you know, I'm flowing more into the rhythm of things. And when I tell you, since I changed my vibe, everything around me has changed. The aura is giving totally different. Because what we wear is what we attract. Like who we are is what we attract. So if I was still dressing the way that I was even last year, I would not have attracted what I have this year. And that's a fact. Don't say that to say that it's all about just clothing, because you all, I'm not even on the level that I really want to be on, because one day it's going to give wealthy wife, wealthy life, okay? One day. But I am saying what you wear attracts a certain type of vibe. And I love to show a nice, you know, a nice shapely outfit sometimes. I like to show my cleavage sometimes. I like to show my waist sometimes. I like to show a little curvilicious. But at the same time, if that was all that I gave off every day, I would attract a totally different type of lifestyle. I would attract a totally different type of man. And I will attract a totally different group of friends, because it just wouldn't give what is really what I'm trying to give. This relates to femininity because it's all about what you're trying to portray. I know plenty of ladies who are not trying to portray femininity, okay? They're just trying to, you know, portray, you know, look at me, it's me, yeah, want me, get me, got me. And that's fine if that's what you're trying to portray. But if you're trying to portray femininity, you have to move differently. And this doesn't mean that you can't wear sexy, nice clothing. No, because some girls will take this and be like, yeah, I know, that's why I want to dress homely. That's why I love being natural. No, baby, no. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm not promoting the homely look, because when you dress homely, you get homely expectations. And that's not something that Javante Denise Coleman promotes. I don't promote homely expectations. But I am saying, if you want more, you gotta, you know, give that rah-rah boom. Just for an example, like a lot of people, going back to social media, a lot of people say, I want a baller shot caller. I want a six-figure this, six-figure that, okay? I want a man doing this, that, and the third. But you out here looking like a Shein catalog. And don't come for me. Don't shoot your shots at me, because I know the girlies love Shein. I'm not saying nothing personal. But I am saying, if you're out here looking like a Shein catalog with just low quality material on, low quality clothing that just shows everything, but you expect Tom at the top, it's not going to give. And there's levels to everything. But even if you are at the level of Shein and you can't afford anything else, you need to still be looking for at least little quality pieces in Shein. For an example, if Shein is in your budget, don't get the thing that has the cheapest material to it or that has strings and all of this going around it. Get something that's more subtle because you know it's low quality. Wash it in cold water. Air dry it. Don't get it with patches and everything on it like you're a video vixen if you want to attract something other than what video vixens attract. Now, if you want to attract that type of lifestyle, be my guest. But it's so many people out here, and it's like, I want this, but I'm dressing like this. It doesn't make sense. And I did not want to listen until I started to see what I was attracting when I was wearing certain things. And again, like I always say, this is not just about getting a man, but so many people, we have to cut the foolishness. So many people say, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want this. I'm not looking for nobody. I'm not saying everybody is actively out here looking for somebody. But if you are looking to spend your life in a relationship or with a significant other, you have to think about what you wear and what you're attracting. Because if you're attracting something that just shows sex or just shows like, take me as I am or treat me however you want, or you can be a gutter butter boo and I'm gonna be a gutter butter boo with you, you can't get mad if that's how they're treating you, because you're not putting on that expectation to be treated better. And that's the main thing that is wrong now. We want to go out here any kind of way and just act like we deserve a Tom. No, sometimes we're looking like we deserve Tom's cousin Tyrone. I am just saying, make sure the quality of clothing and the style makes sense to what you want to attract. Like if you know you have a rectangle shaped body and you're out here trying to wear BBL fashion, it may not look the best on you. But if you're doing it to emphasize your curves, maybe you need to wear like a fit and flare or peplum or something that can give you the illusion of a shape. But that doesn't mean that you necessarily just need to show everything. And if you can't afford top of the line brands, that doesn't mean you just need to spend a whole paycheck on just one outfit, because that would be unwise. Maybe you can shop at the lower level sites like Shein or Fashion Nova or Micah's and still just look for things that are more complementing to your figure with shapewear, instead of trying to fit in a narrative that does not fit your particular body or your particular aesthetics or what you're going for, because it's not going to make sense and people are going to perceive you as something that you may not want to be perceived as. Ladies, I really do hope that you all took heed from this video, because like I said multiple times, I have not always been the person I am now, and throughout the videos I will even tell you all a little bit more about that. But my main reason of making these videos is so we can all level up together. And a lot of times we want to level up and we want to be better than we are, but we don't want to change nothing about us. We don't want to change what's on the outside. We don't want to go to the gym. We don't want to change the clothing we wear. We get offended when people say certain things that we might fit in certain categories about. It's just like, we do not want to make the changes, but we want to be elevated, and it does not make sense. That does not make sense at all. Like, in order to change, you have to change some things in you. In order to get to the next level, you have to be broken down. And that's just point blank, period. So ladies, clothing is all about perception, and perception matters. So again, if you know you want better, but you're not dressing better or doing better or acting better or looking better, you're gonna have to make some changes, baby boo. Okay? All right. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you all next time in the YouTube. Stay classy, stay sassy, and not trashy. Bye.